I am Gus Odell, and this is my iSearch presentation. The question of art in the age of artificial intelligence. Imagine a world where machines can create art that sells for hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 2018, an AI-generated portrait of Edmond de Bellamy, was auctioned for $432,000. This shocked both the tech and art communities, raising a fundamental question. Can AI create art that is meaningful as that created by humans? This question became the starting point of my research. So for my first source, it was called The Influence of Artificial Intelligence on Art Design in the Digital Age. I pretty much found it just on the university database. It's just a peer-reviewed article by Yan Shen. He's a professor for a design university. For credibility, Shen's paper was published in a reputable journal, which made it more credible. I also checked the references and citations on this article to ensure that academic reliability. Key information, he pretty much argues that AI doesn't just create art, but reshapes the cognitive conceptual frameworks within artists' work, which is pretty much just the combination of human artistic vision, AI, and AI-driven technology is driving the evolution of artistic styles and techniques. So for my second source, I just interviewed my sister Natasha. She's a digital artist and is attending Boise State University. She's working for her fine arts degree. For key information, Natasha sees AI as an art partner, almost. So it's not really taking away from the artist. It's just almost helping you out a little bit. It's almost like a tool. While AI may lack emotion or soul, it changes artists to think differently and approach their work from new angles. For my third source, I had to call out my boy Thomas. Knowing that Thomas has a strong understanding of technology, I reached out to him for tech-focused perspectives on AI's role in art. Key information learned. Thomas explained that AI doesn't replicate human creativity, but expands it by combining vast amounts of data in novel ways. He also described it, or emphasized that, like any tool, AI helps push creative limits, but does not replace the human touch to it. For part 4, what I learned, this journey has deeply expanded my understanding of how artificial intelligence influences media arts, especially in terms of creative expression and the artistic evolution of art. I realized that AI is not a negative and rather a positive. It's not taking away from aspiring artists, but rather acts as a powerful creative tool that augments creativity and maybe sheds light on new perspectives. What I still want to know, despite researching this topic for weeks, I still have lingering questions about the ethical implication and long-term impacts of AI art. And I was also wondering, how do we navigate issues of authorship, or copyright or originality when AI is involved with the creation of an art piece? How do we cite that? Reflecting on my work, I feel like I did a thorough job of gathering info from various sources and perspectives, try to challenge my thoughts as much as I can, and just look at it in new ways that I hadn't looked at it before. It was nice being able to actually talk to people like my sister and obviously Thomas. Speaking to them gave me valuable insights that I couldn't have gathered from just reading academic papers and articles. And I feel like that was the most productive time, was just talking to those people. Some of the academic articles I read felt too theoretical at times and took longer than expected to get the actual insights, the juice from it. Next time I would look at more specific examples. Class assessment. I have this photo up here of some AI art, and I just want you to think of how much you think someone paid for this, and how much do you think it's actually worth. Okay, time's up. That's right. It was sold for $1,084,800. In my opinion, it's a little bit ridiculous, but I feel like a lot of art is ridiculous in many ways. So, just thought that was interesting. So,